Hello people of the verse and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and today it is well, a day to keep up with mining in the game as we are playing Star Citizen Alpha 3.14. And well, it is a patch that is bringing a few additional improvements to this gameplay, which in my opinion is the most fleshed out gameplay loop in the verse right now. So you might have seen that I just used the radar, and I think that this is maybe one of the best improvements of Star Citizen. Sorry if it's a bit noisy, my baby girl is playing around when I'm making the video, obviously. But I think that one of the most interesting improvements in Star Citizen 3.14 is the new and improved radar that we have in this patch, and especially it makes all the rocks around your surrounding far more detectable than they used to be in the past, which is also much easier when you are around looking for rocks that you are going to mine. And especially I noticed that there are a lot of these rocks that are available around the rest stop stations, which do have refineries, which allow you to really go for quick cash grabs, as I'm going to do right now. I'm just outside of her L1 station, and this is a rock with a 28% diamond, a little bit of borates as well, so quite a profitable rock already that I'm going to mine just outside of the station. And that's something that also I think that this patch made possible even more compared to how it used to be in the past, right, where you have to go to a little bit further out of the station and look for every single rock. Sometimes the rocks were not mineable, right? So you can see how close I am. That is literally inside the range of the ATC. That is absolutely crazy, right? So I'm going to mine this, and yeah, we'll also see how much money it's possible to make within a short period of time, as we are seeing right here. So how does the new radar work? So first you gotta press tab. Tab is going to be the ping version of the radar, which is going to really pinpoint where the different rocks are located, and it's going to get some kind of a little cloud of pixels, which is going to give you an indication as of where some points of interest, which in this case are mineable rocks, are going to be. The other key that's very important is the V key. V key tells you the composition of the rocks. So if you are interested in rocks that do have continuum or borates or maybe laranite, this is the key that is going to be able to tell you what these are. Now, they're not going to tell you exactly how much percent of inert materials a rock has versus how much percent of borates or continuum the rock has. For that, you're going to have to use the mining mode and see exactly for yourself the exact composition of the rock, but it still gives you an idea as of whether or not you are going to choose to mine that rock or not. If you see, you use the V key, and by scanning a rock you see that the rock only has condorum and tungsten, maybe you're not going to go for this one. But if you see that this rock contains borates, continuum, and laranite, or maybe you're definitely going to go for it, even if the percentages are low. So that is quite a good improvement. And the next improvement in Star Citizen Alpha 3.14 that makes mining a little bit better, in my opinion, especially when you are flying a prospector, is something that you're not seeing on screen because I did not record that when I was doing that. But the capacitor gameplay allows you to give you more power to the engines, and when you are flying a prospector, it is extremely important because the prospector's engines are extremely weak, and it's one of the ships that makes you drift the most in the verse. So by putting all power to your engines, you are going to be able to use the boost engine furthermore, which is going to help you in your trajectory, something that the prospector really needs, because again, it is maybe one of the worst ships when it comes to flying in Star Citizen. So that new capacitor gameplay is really going to be coming there as a major improvement. Now, of course, not everything is perfect when it comes to mining in Star Citizen Alpha 3.14. There are quite a few bugs, unfortunately, that plague the experience. Sometimes the mining lasers are unresponsive, in which you have no choice but to change the mining laser, or even worse, claim the ship, right? Which really sucks when you have some components that are quite expensive installed on your ship, because it means that you are going to lose your ship. And that's trying. Some people say, oh, if you exit your seat and come back. No, when your mining laser decides not to be working anymore, that's the only solution, unfortunately. I also noticed that sometimes sometimes it can be very tedious to rescan the composition of the rocks. In the past, the rocks composition used to be saved, but it's not the case anymore, and you have to rescan every single rock again, as you can see here. Now this is a rock that I had checked before, and I have to rescan it again to see that it has a lot of diamonds. That is a nuisance in my opinion, and sometimes it just doesn't work, so you don't even remember which rock had 100% borates or 100% continuum, and sometimes you end up mining the wrong rock with 100% either materials instead of the one that you want, simply because you don't remember which one was which one. And I just hope that this is going to be fixed in the future. I also noticed that sometimes the entire gauge, when it comes to power management, right, when you have to manage the power of your laser to make sure that the rock does not explode, right, sometimes the entire gauge is red. That is also a bug, but that's an easy one to fix. You have to simply turn off the mining laser and turn it on again. But nevertheless, these were bugs that were not here in Star Citizen Alpha 3.13, and I noticed that mining, despite being improved with some really interesting quality of life improvements, mining is more bugged in Star Citizen Alpha 3.14 than it was in 3.13, and that is also something that was worth mentioning. Alright, well, I am now back at the refinery, and literally, guys, this mining run to fill an entire prospector with a lot of diamonds and a couple of other, including a little bit of borates, right, took me 8 minutes. It was just outside of the station. It took me 8 minutes, and this is not an isolated case. This has happened to me quite a few times, so I'm going to show you in 8 minutes how much you can make here doing some mining. There we go, almost 15,000 alpha UEC in only 8 minutes. Plus, if you refine, you're going to make even a little bit more money. So that's about 100,000 alpha UEC per hour by doing so. This is very good in my opinion, and all again thanks to the improvements that were done when it comes to scanning, which gives you the ability to find more rocks, including rocks that are just around the station, which really saves you a lot of time. Alright guys, well that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's not forget that this month I got a giveaway, so please help me out with the channel. Please subscribe and comment to this question here, the giveaway question, guys. How has mining been for you in 3.14? Have you done some mining? Is it getting a little bit better? Is it too bugged, or you're not interested in mining? Let me know in the comment section down below. To get a Mercury Star Runner, make sure your settings are also in public, otherwise I will not know if you're subscribed or not when we have the giveaway. Also, if you are in Patreon or via the Join Button member, you should have access to my Discord channel, where also we are giving away a Crusader Airs Iron and an Origin 85X, thanks to again Dr. Forbid and Max Power. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I forgot, I also have another very interesting bug in 3.14. All of my ships are doubled. That's a fun one, right? Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.